Hello and welcome to today's session. This is our seventh problem. The question is a reverse integer. So till now we have solved six problems. All are added in our playlist called DSC 0 to Mastery. We are going to solve the seventh question which says reverse integer. It's a difficulty level medium. So given a signed integer 32-bit x, we have to return x with its digit reversed. Okay, it looks easy, and we are going to make this easy by solving it with a very easy method. Okay, if reversing x causes the value to go outside the 32-bit signed integer range, so if the answer that we get, if it is outside the range, okay, consider it's minus 2 raised to 31, it's greater than that. Okay, I cannot write it here, but if it is greater than that, then we need to return 0. Okay, now that's very simple. X is given, we have to reverse it and return it. So uh, one method users will try to try is they will first convert it to string and then reverse that string and return it. Okay, yeah, that can be done definitely, but there is a catch here. When you have minus sign, what will you do when you have minus sign? For that also there is a solution. You will check if your string includes minus sign. You will remove that from the string, can keep it somewhere else in a separate variable. Then you can reverse the string, and then you can add this minus sign if it is there up and at the start as a prefix to this string. Okay, that's one way, and uh, that will fail for this case where you have to reverse it as 2 1. Output will be 2 1, and if you're going to use string, the output will be 0 to 1. I guess if you parse and that number, then you will definitely get 2 1. Okay, because it will be 0 to 1. So you will get it because when you convert from string to number, you definitely get 0 to 1. I think this case will also pass. Okay, but if you are being told that you have to reverse it being integer, keeping it the integer from start to end, you have to keep it as integer. Okay, so how will you solve it? So there is a mathematical way to solve it. Okay, just if you look at the numbers here, 1 2 3. Okay, if you take one by one each number, and then you add each number by its unit place, and there's a way I will tell you how. So we have 1 2 3. Okay, so I want 3, right? Then I want 2, then I want 1, right? So how will you get it? If I want the last number from this whole number, this whole integer, I can do mod of 10 for this number, which will give me the last number, that is 3. Okay, similarly, if I do mod of 10 for 12, I will get 2. Similarly, if I do mod of 10 for 1, I will get 1. How does it sound? It's very simple. What you need to do is you need to get these numbers now. Okay, how can we get that? So if we divide 123 by 10, we get 12. If we divide 123 by 112 by 10, we get this. Looks easy, right? You can just calculate it. Okay, 123 divided by 10, so you get something like 12.3. Definitely you get 12.3. But if you do mat.floor, you can get it just 12. Okay, so you get 12, you use it here. Okay, so what I did is I did 123 divided by 10 here. Okay, first I keep this number as it is. I modded by 10. I got this remainder as 3. Now I got I did divide it by 10, so I got 12. I modded by 10, I got 2. Now I did mat.floor to 12 divided by 10 and I got 1. So I modded it by 10, I got 1. So in all these cases, I am getting my values, but now I want to reverse them. Okay, and I want to make a reverse number of this 1, 2, 3. So if you look at this number and this number, I can add them, right? 3 being the I want to reverse the units also. So this is at unit ones, this is at unit tens and then hundreds. Okay, unit 1, tens and hundreds. So for first number we don't do anything. For second number we multiply it by 10. Okay, so for second number we multiply this number by 10. So how do we do it? We say 3 into 10 plus the answer of this, which is 2. So we got 32, right? Now we take 32 and we say 32 into 10. We don't take 100 because it will be then increasing the units. Okay, every time we multiply that number, each number by 10, and we get 320 plus the answer, this answer is 1, which is 321. And similarly we got the reverse number, right? I'll show you how it works, how this thing is going to work in our code. Okay, so if you're going to write our code, first of all, so we are going to manipulate our number. We are going to divide it, we are going to mod it. So for that, we cannot take this number directly, which we are getting from as an argument from the input. We can make a temporary variable for that. Okay, so you can say let temporary variable is equal to x. Okay, and now let's start. So we also need to know where we are going to start and where we are going to stop to divide this number and do this operation, because this will be instead of 1, 2, 3, now we can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and this same operation goes on. Okay, this operation and this operation, these 3 operations goes on for each and every number until we reach the end. Okay, and at the end, if we continue here for this 1, 2, 3 number, we see that we got 1. Okay, now if we do mat.floor for 1, we get 0, right? So we got our case, we got our end case. Okay, where we are going to stop. So we can write that logic for this number where we have to stop where our number which we are manipulating is 0. Okay, we have to stop when it is 0. So let's write a condition where while temp is less than equal to 0, we have to stop. Okay, so It will be definitely 0, but we'll add both the cases. Like I said, less than equal to 0, you have to stop. So let's start now by doing this thing, the modding thing. Okay, we get the reminder. Okay, so I will say that reminder is equal to 1 to 3 mod of 10. Okay, which is nothing but the temporary number, which is 123 mod by 10, and we get 3. Right, now what we do is we say uh, we say const the answer, okay, is equal to, you can give any name here, but what we're trying to do is we are multiplying the number by 10. Okay, what number are we multiplying by 10? So actually we need to define a variable outside so that we can keep on adding these numbers, 32 plus 30 plus 2, 32 plus into 10 plus 1, 30, 21. So we definitely need an answer where we can define it, where we can define our answer. We can keep on manipulating the number and store that into a variable. So let's define answer as a variable, and now we can say answer is equal to answer. So currently the answer is 0, so instead of 10 will be 0. Forget about that right now. Plus we need to add the remainder. That's how we did it. The answer, that is the previous one, into 10 plus the remainder, right? Yeah. So now what? Now we got an answer as 3, because 3 because answer into 0 is 0, 0 plus remainder is 3. So now we need to divide our number by 10. So we have to divide our temporary number temp by 10, and we need to wrap it in math.floor. Okay, so a number remains now. So a number becomes now, earlier it was 123, now it became 12. So we come here, divide temp by 10, and we get 2. So our previous answer is 3. So 3 into 10 is 30, and 30 plus 2 is 32. And now we divide the answer, the temporary number, by 10 again, and we get 1. So our answer is 32 already. And now we check here, if we mod here temp by 10, and we get 1. So 1 more 10 is 1. Now we multiply the answer, that is 32 into 10, we get 320, and plus 1 is 321. So now we divide by 10 the 1, and we get 0. So temp is less than equal to 0. So we break the loop here, and now we come down. Whatever to return is this 321, which is the answer, right? So I will return it as it is. But there is one case here where we if we have negative, then we have to return the sign, which is either negative or positive in that case. Okay, so we can just check it earlier. If x is less than 0, that means it is negative. So there are only two cases, either negative or positive. So we can define, is the number negative or not. So already we can assume is that it as the number is positive, and if we get a case where the number is less than 0, then definitely it's negative. So we can mark is negative as true. Okay, and while returning the number, we can check is negative is true, then we return the minus of the answer. Otherwise, we just return the answer. Okay, that is one case. Plus, we have one more case which says the number must be in this constants, otherwise return 0. So at the end, you can add this constant that we don't need negative sign in that case because we need to return 0. We just need to know if the number is less than or greater than in that case of in that range of 2 and 2 raised to 31 minus 1. So we check if math dot power, that is how we take the power of any number, b is to index, and 2 raised to 31 minus 1. So our answer, okay, if our answer is greater than this range, we are going to return 0. How does that sound? Yeah. I have not put a check if it is less than 2 raised to minus 31. Okay, if we get an error, we definitely put a check. So this is how our code goes till here. Okay, we are going to run it and check if our test result passes or not. And I guess it will pass because we haven't did anything wrong here. So time limit exceeded. We must be doing something wrong. Let's put the check only if run this loop while temp is greater than 0. I'm sorry. Yeah, I put the opposite one. Okay. So what is the thing we are putting here? 2 raised to 31 minus 1. If our answer is greater than 2 raised to 31 minus 1, then return 0. Okay. Looks fine to me. Yeah, expected is minus 3 to 1. And we are just getting wrong answer. We're getting 0. We do it while temp is greater than 0. And yeah, I think our answer is right. Just checking my variable names. If anything misses, then it can be wrong. And dot power 2 raised to minus 2 raised to 31 minus 1 and return 0. Okay. The third case passes. The first case 31 321, and the second case we have minus 123 and we are getting 0. Okay, why is that case? Okay, let's see why that case is happening. So our case is only wrong for the minus number, right? So let's check dry run and see what's happening for the minus number. We're checking if it number is less than 0, means if it is minus 1 to 3, then we are saying minus sign is 0. Temporary number is 123. Okay, got it. So here we are checking if the number is greater than 0. Yeah, then and that case here false, becomes false, right? The number is not greater than 0, it's minus 23. So in order to run this number, reverse this number, and then add the sign minus again as we are adding here, we can make it positive by saying temp is equal to temp is equal to temp into minus 1. That will make it positive for a while when we are reversing the number, and then we can make it positive or negative again based upon the sign that we have added here. Let's run this case and see, because it will work because we have added a check well while the number is greater than 0. That's why it was failing. Our answer will be 0. It won't go in this loop. Okay, and that's why our answer is 0. Let's submit it and see how many test cases passes in this case, because all our test cases should pass. Yeah, The RAM is 76 milliseconds and memory is 52.95 milliseconds. Okay, so that's passed. Let's meet on next video. Till then, all the best for solving DSA problems, and we'll meet soon in our next session. Till then, keep grinding, keep working on your basics. All the best. Bye bye.